Hey, I'm Bianca Santos, and this is World Cup Daily, where I will preview day 2 of the World Cup, where we have 3 matches, starting off with South Korea versus Greece. South Korea is definitely the most successful out of these two. In 2002, they were placed in 4th, a tournament they co-hosted, and Greece has only appeared in World Cup once before, in 1994, where they had a disastrous showing, losing all 3 of their games and giving away 10 goals. Okay, it was a long time ago. I get it. But even in the friendlies leading up to this World Cup, South Korea has been stronger and more convincing, playing against teams like Spain, losing only 1-0 in that match. Then they played against Ivory Coast with Didier Drogba, and South Korea beat them 2-0. Greece, in their friendlies leading up to the World Cup, haven't been that convincing and haven't played against such great superpowers. They had a bunch of losses, 1 draw, and just 1 win. South Korea has said that they have studied every single Greek player for their strengths and weaknesses, and they are determined to prove that 2002 was not a fluke, that they can repeat, and they want to win bad. I'm not saying Greece doesn't. I just feel that the South Koreans have more focus than the Greeks. So in this match, I'm predicting 2 for South Korea, 0 for the Greeks. Next up, one of the most talked about teams in the World Cup, considered to be one of the favorites to actually win it all. Argentina versus Nigeria. La Albiceleste versus the Super Eagles. Argentina is blessed to have FIFA's current player of the year, and cursed to have one of the most controversial coaches out there, Diego Maradona. Will Messi be able to prove that indeed he is the second coming of Maradona and bring all the goals that he's been scoring in the European club to Argentina? Super Eagles are not intimidated. They said that they are not playing against one man, they are playing against the team, and they are focused on bringing their game, bringing their attack, despite Maradona trying to stir things up by saying, "Hey referees, you better watch out for those rough Nigerians because I don't want them taking out Messi." Well, the coach for the Nigerians isn't taking the bait, and he says, "I don't think of Maradona as a coach. I think of him as a player." So basically, that he doesn't have to worry about the Nigerians taking out Messi, that they're going to be playing their game and playing against Argentina as a whole. This is a tough match, and if these first 2 games have showed anything is possible, and we shouldn't be expecting any huge wins or any wins by huge margins. And so in this match, I'm predicting a 2 for Argentina and a 1 for Nigeria. But if I can add in another prediction, I wouldn't be surprised with a 1-1 draw. Ending a very exciting day will be the match between England and the red, white, and blue. And if the jerseys are any indication, USA wants a repeat of the World Cup 1950 in Brazil, where they beat England against all the odds. I have been saying that USA is a team that has been growing with an enormous amount of momentum, really showcasing what they're capable of in the Confederation Cup last year, beating Spain and really pushing Brazil in the final. This is a team that hustles. That's what I love about USA. Yeah, they don't have the most recognizable names, but they play as a team and they do not give up. Yes, England has Wayne Rooney and other great players, but they have been so bogged down by sex scandals, injuries. I just don't think this team has it together psychologically, and you cannot rely on just one player to make it happen. So in this match, I would love for the USA to win, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think we will again have a tie, a 1-1, and again, I'd like to add a bonus. I would love to see the USA beat England 2-1. We'll see. I mean, these matches are so hard to predict. But one thing is guaranteed, that England, USA will be the talk of day 2, and it'll be really exciting. Wayne Rooney better keep his temper in check, because USA said that while they are not looking to tease him, they will exploit his temper, and so I would watch out for that. I think he's a hothead, always will be, but we'll see. That's it for World Cup Daily. Tune in for my wrap-up of all these 3 matches, and you can also follow me on Twitter. Join me on Facebook. Let's get in touch. Let's talk about what your predictions are and why. Until then,